Hi.
Hi. Where's my goose?
Lipstick in.
Oh no. I hate it when he puts this like lip balm stuff on his lips and kisses me. That's why he didn't
Anyway.
kiss me.
What are you gonna do today?
Today I thought we can talk about a question that I find very interesting for couples, especially couples like us. And that is whether you should delete photos and videos and stuff of your ex. Whether that is when you go into the relationship or you're already in a relationship or so. And I actually didn't come up with this myself, just as a disclaimer. One thing that I noticed a couple of months ago actually is that we have stuff like Google Photos, for example, and if you use any kind of service similar to that, then I think Apple does that too, right? Where you you have photos from like, I don't know, 8 years, 7 years, 6 years, whatever, and at some point, someday, it will pop up a notification say, look at this happened X years ago, whatever. And I find that pretty weird if it's stuff that is like with a completely different person. So the inspiration for this video, like I said, came actually from a Japanese YouTuber that I regularly watch. And he had a relationship to a girl and he broke up with her, or they broke up, I think. And now,
Why?
I don't know, but for some reason they were not happy with each other. And he said it was good to
Hold on.
break up.
You said not to break up because not happy. Then I break up with you for all time already. Had some moment we're not happy too, you know.
Stay with the topic.
See? I told you we have a lie.
Point is, that's a while ago, so they're not together anymore, but he still has like lots of photos and memories and stuff. And so he asked the question to his viewers, what should he do with these? Even though he kind of made up his mind already, which in his case was actually deleting all the stuff, to make it possible to move on, basically, and just, let the past be the past and still cherish the memories that he has in his head, but not have it physically. Others suggested, for example, to move those files to like an SD card or something like that, or a USB stick where you can just store it away.
How are you thinking about like deleting and you will forget it, you know? If you love somebody, you cannot forget it. That's the point. That's the point is that he cannot forget here something.
No, but the reason is like, do you want to be reminded of that? Because like, especially how apps nowadays work, like especially Google Photos regularly gives us like, oh, look at this moment 2 years ago, or 3 years ago,
Yeah,
6 years
sometimes
ago.
they recommendation for me with my ex too, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 3-5 years ago.
And I find it pretty weird in a way, because it's like a lot of times it's something that I'm kind of done with anyway. So like this chapter of my life is over. Sometimes these memory things are quite weird because they give you some bullshit. Like when I took pictures in class, for example, like look at this moment 6 years ago. Wasn't it great to sit in class and study the subject? But sometimes, seriously, these moments I think are kind of weird because you get like a picture from your ex or so if you still have it in the photo roll, basically. I don't know. I'm not actually sure how I feel about this myself, to be honest. And it's very, very interesting to see your comments and your ideas of how you feel about this. Like, because I don't think there's any real right or wrong answer to this.
Yeah, but I think actually people want to hearing how you feel.
So I'm actually in an interesting process right now where I'm kind of trying to get rid of some things that occupy me. For example, I had too many email accounts and too many other stuff basically flying around. I also have several eggs flying around in my past, yeah. Although I don't actually have pictures of all of them, no. But
interesting.
But there are still some pictures, yes. And I'm actually thinking about what to do with them. So like that's also why I thought this is actually interesting, because I'm in the process of clearing up lots of things. And then I saw a used video and thought, that's actually interesting for us too as a question. So there are several sub questions to this, I guess. Like, would there be any advantage in deleting some of the stuff. How do you feel about it? That I have photos of my ex. This is
Me?
actually more than one.
I think I saw some of them already. I don't mind.
I think
you
you
know,
did, yeah.
it's like it's the past already passed,
Yeah.
And nothing like why you guys thinking if you see the picture and you still remember them and you still want to love them, it means like you still love them, you cannot move on if you can thinking keeping like that,
I don't think keeping the pictures means you still love them.
No, not I don't think keeping the pictures mean you love them neither, but my point is like if you see the picture and you still have a lot of feeling for them and you cannot moving out, it means like you still love them. And if you already move out, it means like you not love them anymore, you just love the memory you guys already have it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like I guess like for most people, and that's probably also true for most of the pictures that I still have, those were like the nice memories. I mean, you don't tend to take pictures of your fights and your bad moments, so usually those are good moments. And I don't think there's anything bad about.
Yeah, true. People just taking picture when people feel happy,
right?
Not like grumpy and something like that.
You wouldn't normally do that. Hey, honey, like we have a fight. Let's document this. No, so like, well, I don't think there's anything bad to like keep these pictures and then take a look at that if you just still want to cherish the memory. On the other hand, and that's actually where I'm not really decided, I think it's good to kind of set a closure to these things as well. I have actually, I'm also like you, like the inspiration for this video. I'm kind of tending to delete them at some point. I don't really see any reason why I should keep them.
Up to you.
What should I do? What do you think?
Yeah, I still keep my ex and me photo and stuff. I mean, like because he passed away.
Yeah, I think in his case, it's
he passed away already, and we don't have anything like. Of course, we have something negative, but it's for honestly, we still be friends for after that, after clearly everything, and we find out like we go to two direction different, so that's why we separated.
Maybe that is a good idea how to think about this. Like, if you still think like you could be friends with that person, there's probably nothing wrong keeping those memories. There's one ex in particular where I think it's probably better to delete everything. Because
just delete it, the guys take money from you.
Exactly, yeah. That one, for example. There's another one that betrayed me.
Oh.
So those two were like the memory isn't actually that nice in the end, and we didn't just separate because it just didn't fit anymore or anything, and we could still be friends. No, we actually could not be friends in both cases, and so the final memory of that person isn't actually so nice. So I think with those, it would make sense to delete them and just wipe that away from the digital sphere, so to say. I mean, it does not completely go away out of your memory anyway, but I don't think it makes much sense to keep it in that case.
And another thing, like you break up because another person won, and you can not clear out for that, and you still love a person, but another person don't love you anymore. That's the only thing on your side, and you carry it, every day. So delete may help you like maybe move out a little bit, like you don't need to see it anymore,
I think that's a good point, really. So if you do think the memories are worth keeping, as in like you could still be friends with that person, or you even are still friends with that person, then maybe it's a good idea to keep it. But if the relationship didn't end that well, then maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You can think about it.
What about your other exes, actually? There was more than one.
Of course, I have more than one, but yeah.
One
is I have, I don't have picture with him. He never want to take a picture with me.
No,
And
didn't receive any either, actually, I think.
Yeah, I have I think I had 2 before you. So I don't have that much, but my love quite last long. Yeah, like 4 years.
Yeah, I had a lot of shorter ones. I think it's quite interesting because this is a relatively new problem, I think. Like our parents' generation didn't have to think about this so much. They had physical photos maybe, but physical photos you would usually then put in a box and store away, and then they're gone. And if you actually want to take a look at them, you go to that box and you take a look again. But our phones are kind of like, hey, here's the photo from like 8 years ago.
And it's something like it's really like have a lot like me and AT have a lot of picture and I saw. I mean, like if we have something and delete of that, it's take a huge working. So.
Yes. I mean, like all of our time already, we took. I don't know how many pictures and videos we took. I mean, of course, we have the channel, so naturally we take more videos and take more pictures anyway. But then Tang also likes to take pictures in many scenarios, and then it's not just one, and it's usually 100.
In that case, I can choose like I'm lazy. I don't want to delete all of that.
there's hundreds of gigabyte worth of data really in pictures. So I have no idea if we ever manage to clear this up. Maybe if we have a long holiday or something.
I think it's so many reasons people keep picture and stuff, and I really want to hear it.
Yeah. So it would be really interesting to hear what you guys think. Would you or are you keeping the photos of your past lovers? Or are you deleting it because you want to move on? Are you maybe going some sort of middle way like we just discussed, the way you keep the nice ones and you delete the not so nice ones? What are you doing, and what do you think is best in our scenario? So right now I have not taken any action, but I actually think this model of deleting the not so nice ones is a good idea. Just kind of removing the not so cool moments. Like I don't really want to have like Google Photos popping up like, oh, look at this moment, I don't know, 5-6 years ago before you separated.
I mean, like
it's not so nice, you know.
I mean, like I think everybody when they get into love, they will have a good memory too. And
in the beginning, yes.
Yeah. And then it's good to keep it.
So you would rather keep it even if it didn't end very well? So you would rather keep it even if it didn't end very well?
Yeah, it reminds me like I will never step on that problem anymore, you know.
That is also an interesting idea, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it's like I have some picture with my sister when we were young, and we just smile each other and how stupid they are at that time. So I think it's with me like that too, you know. I mean, like, how can I love that guy before, you know? It's so funny.
True, that's also a way how to look at it, yeah.
But actually, that's I mentioned about like you already get through with that, you know. So if you don't get through with that, it means like you still love person a lot, and you need to work a lot to get through of what you're experiencing.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that problem. So it's not about like coping with feelings or anything. It just feels like, oh, that one. and it's like it's just like something like, I don't know, where you feel like, oh, I made a mistake in the past, you know. It's kind of like that, and the photo app kind of reminds you of that. It's just like, oh shit, yeah, okay, I did that, right. Great, thank you, photos, for reminding me. So it's more like that, really, and I feel like that's unnecessary in a way.
At least I have a pic. Never.
I can't say the same. I think that's not a topic that we can put here. I think I have to beep that anyway.
That you need to deal with that, not me.
No, I can't deal with that.
If you can see some picture of he naked everywhere, maybe
Don't
just send
motivate
me a
them.
link.
Don't motivate them to go looking. Please.
Just send me a
Anyway,
link.
it's time to end the video. Okay, what do you guys think? So, do you keep photos of your past lovers or not? What's the best way to deal with them? If you maybe still have emotions for that person, or even if not. So, in our case, I think it's clear that we don't have that, but because also very, very long ago. But you might be, what about, for example, the situation when you just broke up a few months ago? What do you do then? Do you delete everything? Do you keep it? Obviously, I kept almost everything, I think, because it's just so much anyway. Which I think, again, is also a new problem, because photos are just so easy to take and to store nowadays. Like, storage isn't really a big problem, and so you just end up having a lot.
But remember, when you delete it, you cannot get it back.
Yeah, that's true. It's a final decision, of course, to delete them.
Yeah, so what is your decision?
What's your decision? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you are doing well, and thank you guys also for supporting us for so long. And we wish you a great time, and take care. Until the next time. Bye.
Bye bye.